Hello everyone, welcome to another lecture on C++ programming language. We are on lecture 14 and in today's lecture we going to discuss about operator precedence on C++ programming language. So we are on lecture 14 and our subject is operators. Precedence. Yeah, so when we talk about operator precedence, it's also called operator priority. When in a calculation we have multiple operators, we should decide which operation should be, first performed. For example, if we have integer x is equal to 4 multiply to 2 minus 3. So if we can see in this expression, or we see that there is, multiplication operator. We have one operator here, and we have another operator here. And also we have another operator here. So we have actually 3 operators. So what will be the result? Which value will be stored inside X? So in this case, C++ follow the order of, operations or order of operators. Like the multiplication should be performed first, then the minus or subtraction operation performed second. So first the multiplication, then subtraction, and at the end the assignment operator. So in this case, because the multiplication operator has I priority, this one has I priority, then subtraction. So first in this expression, so the multiplication performed, then the subtraction. So the value of x will be like this. So it will be like first, it will be like 4 multiplied 2 become 8, then minus 3, and then with 8 minus 3 become 5. So the value of x will be, if we see out, is x is equal to x. So here we get 5 because the multiplication operator as priority, or it has I precedence than subtraction operator. So that's we need to understand that when we write our programs, we should understand the order of operators on C++ or the order of operations. Like if I want to perform and I want to decide, like I want to first perform the subtraction, then the multiplication. So I should write this expression like this. Integer, I define another variable. 4 multiply 2 minus 3. So when we use parentheses, so parentheses has I priority than multiplication. It means first this operation, which is subtraction, and it is inside parentheses, it should be performed first, then we perform the multiplication. So it became like 4 multiply 2 minus 3 minus 1. So now we have 4 multiplied to minus 1. So it became minus 4. So inside variable y, we have minus 4. So when we define to, we should decide which operation should be performed first, we use parentheses. So it's important to understand in C++ which operator, or which operation should be performed first. And if we have multiple operators of the same priority, so like for example, if I have here integer result is equal to, like if I have 6 plus 2 minus 3. So in C++, the addition operator, addition operator and subtraction operator both have the same priority, So when they have same priority, so now what will be the result? Is it addition should be performed first or subtraction should be performed first? So in this case, in C++, it is left to right. So the operation should be performed left to right. So left to right first, so we perform the addition part, then we perform the subtraction part. So now it became 6 plus 2, 8. 8 minus 3 became 5. So now inside variable result, we have 5. So let's see how C++ prioritize the operators or the operators we already studied. In C++, when you write an expression, parentheses first come. The first priority is with parentheses. In any calculation, if you have parentheses, the C++ first perform the operation inside the parentheses. Then we have multiplication, division, and also modulus. So these three operators have the same priority. Then we have then we have addition and subtraction, because then we have addition and subtraction. So we have, first the parentheses, then we have, multiplication, division, and modulus, and then we have, addition and multiplication. Then in 4 priorities, so we have comparison operators like, larger than, less than, larger than equal, like less than equal. So this, this comparison operators came on the 4th place. So when we compare, it came, like on the 1st. If you have like parentheses or addition, or multiplication, addition, you perform these operations first. Then you do the comparison. So then we have, after that, then we have equality, equal to, and not equal to operation. So after, you perform, comparison, so then you have to perform, the equality or not equal operators. And then we have AND operator, which we studied. It was, logical AND operator. We can say logical AND. Then we have logical OR. We studied. At the end is chem equality. At the end is chem assignment operators. Like, for example, if we have integer x is equal to 5 multiplied to 4 minus 2 or plus 2. So now what we have to do, first multiplication. So 20, then plus 2, then it's become 22. And at the end, this 22 is coming and is stored inside x, because the assignment operator has, the lowest priority in C++. So this was a two-day lecture about, operators, precedences in C++. It means if you have an expression, you want to calculate that expression, and that expression has, multiple operators. So which operation should be performed first? So we see It's, first parentheses, then we have, multiplication, division, and modulus, then we have addition and subtraction, then we have comparison, then we have equality, then we have logical and, then logical or, and then at the end we have assignment operator. So you have to follow this. In C++, this is, the operators, precedence. Hello everyone, I'm back in my computer. So let's open our IDE. So we are in lecture 14, and in lecture 14, we discussed about operator or C++ operator precedence. So in C++, when a calculation contains more than one operator, C++ follows order of operations rules to decide which part of the operations, calculate first. So when in a calculation, when in an expression, we have multiple operators. So the C++ operator precedence rule defines which operation should be performed first. For example, let's give an example. If I define integer result is equal to, I say 10 multiply 3 plus 5. So if I see out, I say result is equal to result. So what do you think? What will be, the output of this program? Just pause a moment, pause the video for a moment and tell me what will be the output of this program. So in C++, if we run this program or if we compile and execute this program, the result will be 35. So let's run the program. Yeah, it says the result is equal 35. Why it is? Because we have here in this statement or expression, we have multiplication operator, we have addition operator, and also we have assignment operators. So C++ follows the rule of operator precedence to perform the operation. In C++, operator precedent rules, it tells that the multiplication should be performed first, and then the addition, and then at the last, the assignment. So it means 10 multiplied by 3, then it became 30, then 30 will be added to the 5, which become 35, and then it will be assigned to the result variable. It means the assignment operator is, has the lowest priority. The I priority in this calculation or in this expression, the multiplication operator has I priority. Then after that, the addition, operator has second priority, and the last priority is, or the lowest priority is to the assignment operator. So in C++, as we discussed on the lecture, if we want to, change the order of the operation in this, calculation, so we use the parentheses. So for example, I want to perform first the addition, like I want to add first the number 3 with number 5. So what I can do here, I can, put that operation or that operator inside parentheses. Now, if you pause the video and tell me what will be the output of this program. Is it the same as 35 or is different? The output of this program is different. It will be 80. So let's run it. Run the program. Yes, the output is now 80. Why is 80? Because in C++, the parenthesis has, higher priority than multiplication. So first, it performs the operation inside the parenthesis, then the result will be multiplied with 10. So that's we get 80 because 3 plus 5 is performed first. The addition performed first. 3 plus 5 become 8. And then that 8 is multiplied by 10, which become, 80. And another example, if we have, like multiple, operators which has, the same priority, like, addition and subtraction. So for example, if I have 100 plus 5, like minus 1. So now, what will be the output of this program? Because addition and multiplication are same priority. So in this case, the C++ performed the operation from left to right. So if we ran the program, let's run it, and it says 104. Why is 104? Because it performed first the addition. It's become 105. Then minus 1 become 104. Like the same, if we change this, let's change it. Like if I have 10 multiply to 4 and then divide by, let's divide by 5. So what will be the output now? So let's run the program. The output is 8. Why? As we know, the multiplication and the division in C++ has the same priority. So in this case, the C++, execute the statements or the calculation from left to the right. So first, it performs the multiplication, which is, in the left side. So 10 multiplied by 4 is become 40, and then it divides the 40 to the 5. So then it performed the division. So it's become, 8. So in C++, when we perform, any operations, so we have to, we have to know that which operations is performed first, or which operators has, high priority than other, operators, or than other operations. So this was today, lecture 14, and thank you for watching this video, and see you on the next lecture.